How was your 4th of July weekend, man? We're coming off of it.
I mean, just for me, it's just a long weekend. We don't really do much. Uh,
Did
See
you
some
have a hamburger or
fireworks
a
out the
hot
back.
dog or something?
Oh, we had steak.
Oh, ooh, that's real American right there.
Yeah, we had steaks. You can see and hear like the fireworks off the back porch and all that stuff. So kind of watch some of that.
Come, where are they coming
Uh,
from?
um, Faith, people's
Okay, yeah,
backyards,
yeah, yeah. I mean,
cow
yeah.
pastures. We got a lot of different stuff around here.
Good old
Um,
Rowan County. Fireworks legal
yeah,
wherever you are.
yeah, we just don't like to be out on the road much.
No, that makes sense.
During these heavy alcohol induced nights, you know?
Oh no, no, definitely,
Yeah. How was
definitely. You're a
yours?
smart man. I was out in them streets, dog. Um,
Right.
yeah, I was definitely out in them streets, man. Went to go see. The week was actually pretty dope, man. Went to go see Swayze on Wednesday night. Went to grilled out on Friday. Went to the today's Sunday. We're recording this on Sunday, guys.
Yeah.
Went to a soccer match last night. They tied 2-2. Ill, I know.
Oh.
We don't tie. We don't do ties in America. What the hell? What was that? It was crazy.
Where was that at?
Bank of America Stadium. So the
Gotcha.
vault, the
Gotcha.
bank.
Yeah.
Charlotte FC versus Orlando City. It was good. It was a good match, man. We had them in the first. Love your Bazinga mug, by the way. That was cute. Um, we Bazinga.
Hmm.
We had them in the first half. They scored 2 quick goals in the second half. We played just good defense, so they never scored again. But we never could close the deal with a third goal, man. So tight game, but they had fireworks
Nice.
afterwards, so
Nice.
that was dope.
Yeah.
Proud to be American, all that fun shit, and went to a cookout today. So yeah, man, fun filled, massive day. Saw
Okay.
our movie of the week. Saw a really dope trailer that I hope you saw too. That I kind of want to talk about a little bit. Um,
Yeah, probably. I
yeah,
actually
let's.
went and saw the movie yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah. I went about 2:30 yesterday. Never doing that again, by the way.
We probably
Uh,
watched. We kind of watched it around. No, I watched it around noon. That's when I went to
yeah,
go see. So I saw
I'm
it earlier.
never going to movie on a Saturday ever again.
It
Sunday
was still
morning.
bad because like there was a family that kept on getting up and going to like the bathroom or something like that. Like there
Yeah.
was 5 of them. They all just took
Just
turns one after another in the movie. And I'm like, what are we?
well,
Why are we doing this?
well, so so it was like three things, right? So the first one was we go. It was just kind of something that fell into our day, so
Yeah.
we just went ahead and took care of it because I had practice and everything today too, so I didn't want to have to rush to do all that. So, we go. I'm like, okay, it's like 2:30 on a Saturday.
Hmm.
Well, the whole place is full. The whole parking lot is full of cars. So I was immediately in distress right there. It's way too many people. So so I go in, right? I'm like, all right, I'm gonna give me some nachos, right? Because it's afternoon. I didn't really eat lunch yet, so I'll eat
Oh
some
yeah,
nachos. They didn't have any nacho cheese. Um,
dude.
so it's strike two on for Saturday. So we go into the theater, and it's like a smaller one. It's a smaller
Hmm.
theater. It's probably about,
Oh yeah.
it's not. It's one of the small ones. So I get the two seats. I get my in seat and get my wife's seat, and then there's two spaces, and then there's two other people, and there's more spaces. And there's only like two people on every row, 2 to 3 people, 4 people maybe, not very many.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as we're sitting there getting in the trailers, two people came and sat right between us, took up the two chairs right in between us when the rest of the theater was open.
I'm going to ask you a question, and I think you've already answered this for me at one point in time. But
Very disrespectful.
you go to a theater that doesn't have like you're not buying the seat, right? You're not like
Yeah, yeah,
buying
yeah.
the you are.
Yeah, yeah. It's reserved seating.
Oh, so they bought those seats, bro. What you mad about?
They 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 bought those seats when the rest of the theater had plenty of room to not sit in between other people. It was like six people in a row, and the rest of the theater was empty.
This is the old guys. One guy's at like there's like 5 or 6 urinals. One guy's already
Yeah,
at the
exactly.
urinal, and the other guy walks in, right? And he like posts up right next to the guy. He's like, dude, why are you so close to me right now,
Yeah,
dude? That right there,
so
Javi was like, I'm never going to the movies at
yeah.
2 o'clock in the
Well, I mean,
afternoon
it didn't really
ever
affect
again.
me much. It was my wife.
Gotcha,
She
gotcha,
was
gotcha.
because I sit
Yeah.
on the end seat, so I don't have to deal with that too much.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, and then the lady just started crocheting while she was watching the movie.
You're joking.
So I am not
She
joking at all.
she pulled up to a Jurassic Park, a horror film, like a horror action adventure film,
Yes,
and
yes.
this is almost fall. I cannot wait till we jump into this movie because this falls right into like the plot of the movie.
She
Nobody gives a damn about these damn dinosaurs anymore.
nope.
She was
So,
crocheting through this shit,
so
dude. That's
she made
hilarious.
like a she made herself a blanket for the movie while she was watching the trailers. It's
Wow.
crazy.
Wow. 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 Wow.
So, anyways, back to Sunday morning movies. It's the best.
As Jen says, back to one, ladies and gentlemen. All right, team. Hope you guys had a fantastic 4th of July weekend. We're back at it with another great episode here.
Yep,
Just
yep.
want to let you know is that we do have socials. We've been throwing some fire content on there lately, as the kids say. Or bussin' content. I don't know what the kids say these days, Javi, but
Yeah,
whatever they
I
say,
don't like
whatever the
that.
cool vernacular is, that's what we have. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Agreed.
check it out. Click that link tree in the show notes, and like always, like, share, subscribe, and we appreciate the support, so we can continue to present to you amazing content. Mainly like Javi's face, good
There
looking
you go.
guy.
Appreciate it.
Okay,
Yeah.
team, we have Bugonia. According to IMDb, 2 conspiracy-obsessed young men kidnapped the high-powered CEO of a major company, convinced that she is an alien intent on destroying planet Earth.
Of course.
Coming from director Yorgos Lanthimos. This is starring Emma Stone, Jesse Plemons, Alicia Silverstone, Stavros Hakias, and some other people.
Yeah.
He, as in Yorgos, directed Poor Things and something else with Emma Stone that I haven't caught yet. It took me a while to watch Poor Things. It was a kind of a tough watch. But he directed like The Lobster, Kinds of Kindness,
hmm
Nimic. Yeah, he just directed some weird movies, and this is his latest.
Right.
Yeah.
Still keeping it on that path. Looks like.
I just like
Super.
I just like what? She's an alien? Like where do we get that from, right? Like I would love to know
Yeah.
what
How do
their
we get to that
logic is
place?
behind it. Um she just looked like a regular $1 million CEO to me from
hmm
the short trailer. But I guess it's going to be he's always good about Yorgos is really good about always like telling like explaining things that are going on in society as well, conspiracy theories, people.
Right.
There was the attempted plot to kidnap the governor of Michigan. So there's like some wild people out there in the world.
hmm
This kind of falls right into that boat. Yorgos is a fantastic director. He always has worked. He's worked with Emma Stone these last couple years, and they've delivered. So I'm interested in this film. Also, Jesse Plemons,
Yeah.
buddy James Lenore. We've had him on the pod. Um,
Yep.
Jesse Plemons. He says Jesse Plemons does not miss. Jesse Plemons has not missed since Friday Night Lights.
Oh, okay.
Since Breaking Bad, the kid has been on point. So I love
And
seeing him in more and more things.
is this kind of pretty high up on the role, the lead role for him, right?
Yep.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
typically he's not like second on the call sheet, I would think.
Yeah.
Not that he doesn't deserve that, but just the roles that he usually takes are parts of a
Like
movie. They're not like,
fourth, fifth, sixth. Like we'll see
yeah,
you when we're in our B roll. You know what I mean?
yeah,
For Jesse,
exactly.
but like every time he's been on screen, he's done a fantastic job. I have not
Agreed. Yeah.
seen was like Hair of the Dog that he did with Benedict Cumberbatch and his wife
Hmm.
Kirsten Dunst and Netflix. I have not watched it yet. I need to. Hear fantastic things. But just like him in Civil War, that one scene was just
Yeah. So good.
electric. Just
Yeah.
electric, man.
What was the
Just
movie you
give that
just
man an
said? I
Oscar.
missed that.
I think it's called Hair of the Dog. It was a
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Netflix
Gotcha. Gotcha.
drop, and he had a big role in that. Like he was like one or two on the call sheet there. So the Power of the Dog, I think that's what it was called actually. Yeah, the
Cool. Cool.
Power of the
Cool.
Dog. So, but also remember he was he was in Jungle Cruise. He was the villain. So so he definitely pulls up, man. It definitely has a good time, and he's just fun to watch.
Agreed. Agreed.
Him going off the deep end with this conspiracy theory, like he looks the part in this film. So it's gonna be fun. I just want to
Yeah.
know, like, are they gonna lean into the sci-fi, or are they gonna lean in more into the conspiracy? Like, is she,
Yeah.
or is it more just like conspiracy driven? But it's tagged
Maybe she
comedy
believes in aliens.
sci-fi according to IMDb. So I'm
Nice.
here for. I'm here either way. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
We'll throw Begonia on our socials. Let us know your thoughts, team.
Dope.
All right, team. We have The Running Man. The Running Man is a movie. It is directed by Edgar Wright. According to IMDb, a man joins a game show where contestants allowed to go anywhere in the world are pursued by hunters hired to kill them. Directed by Edgar
Wow.
Wright. Writers by Michael Bacall from a Stephen King novel, and also written by Edgar Wright as well. Got a star-studded cast, ladies and gentlemen. Glenn Powell, Josh Brolin, Michael Cera,
Yep.
Coleman Domingo, who looks absolutely fantastic as the host, man. Kills it there. Katie O'Brien, Lee Pace, William H. Macy shows up. Our boy Sean Hayes pulling up. Let's go. He was talking
What?
about this on the pod, dude. He was talking about this on Smartlist that he had to go film. So that was really dope. I am absolutely excited for this film. There was a Running Man movie starring Schwarzenegger back in the year of our birth, 87.
Oh, okay.
But like a little different plot, right? That was in a
Yeah.
dystopian America. A falsely convicted policeman gets his shot at freedom when he must forcibly participate in a TV game show where convicts runners must battle killers for their freedom. And I feel like that was more contained to like a set is what it seemed like there. I might be wrong. But I like that this is more like full world where everybody's just living and
Yeah.
doing their thing, and like there's hunters out there, right? It reminds
Yeah.
me of the movie we saw with Jake Johnson a couple years ago, where it was the directorial debut, right, that we did, where he was being hunted, but then if he wins, like if he survives whatever, he gets like $1 million, like some money or whatever.
Hmm.
But also
Was
the
it
movie we
also?
just saw with what's up?
I think you're about to say the same thing I was. The John
The
Cena
the
movie.
John Cena movie,
Jackpot.
yeah, with Aquafina, yeah, directed by Paul Feig, yeah. That so like very similar concepts, right? Where at the end of the day, you do this because you're down on your luck, you need the money, and you're willing
Yeah.
to risk life and limb to survive this. Okay, cool. That's also gonna run into our movie of the week as well. It's kind of one of the plots about Jurassic World Rebirth. Like, we'll talk about that in a minute, but like,
Yeah.
money makes you do some weird things, I guess.
Yeah. No kidding.
I'll be like, I'm just gonna be poor, guys. I'm good. But that's just me at
Yeah.
38 and with a bad back. So
He says to be
uh
poor and alive.
but guys, like coming from Edgar Wright, who has never gave us a bad film, in his entirety of his film career, like he's unstoppable. That's what I'm excited about, man. He picked this up. He's gonna do this justice. This is gonna be a really fun film. Looks like filmed in IMAX, and like it's our boy
Nice.
Glenny Powell, man. He's doing
Yeah.
big things.
I mean, he still takes his shirt off apparently in the trailer. I mean, I think that's in his contract now. You know, gotta.
If I'm gonna do this damn movie,
Nah,
dog, I'm gonna
he just got
have
some
these
good
out,
chops,
dog.
man. I mean, his different roles and stuff is just he's just so good at a lot of different things,
Yeah,
and
yeah. He's not a
he looks
one. He's
hilarious
not
in
a
this one.
Channing Tatum. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, Channing Tatum, like when he first was like rolling with a bunch of movies, he was a one trick pony, right? Gave us
yeah,
the smolder. He gave us the smolder. The smolder worked, but like after a while, it's like, all right, dude, this guy can also smolder. So what else do you have for us? And he gave us the smolder again. He then had to like take some smaller roles, do some, but then he's come back and he still does the
yeah.
smolder, but he also like has some other stuff as well.
He's two
That's what I
smolders
appreciate.
now.
We'll get the double smolder. But then you have like Glenn Powell, who he does have a wide range of acting, right? He can give us the smolder,
Yeah,
but he can give us the funny guy. He can give us like the dramatic, serious stuff as well, man. And that's what I really do appreciate about him. He's going to bring
yeah,
all of that to this role. Yeah, this is definitely a theater drop. I am watching this. This is going to be fun, man.
yeah. Looks like a good
We're going to
time.
throw the Running Man on our socials. Team, did you see the original with Arnold back in '87? If so, what are your thoughts about it? Let us know. All right. Hey, Javi. Hey,
Yeah,
V. I don't know what I'm saying this week, dude. I'm sorry.
no, it's all
Keep
good.
all this into the pod, too. I'm just messing up here.
It's late. It's late.
Before we jump into this movie, man, I do want to bring up, did you get a little tidbit trailer of a movie with Matt
I
Damon?
did.
Okay.
I did.
So this is the next Christopher Nolan movie, right? And those are like big star-studded events. We have the Odyssey.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to bring the trailer and talk about the trailer because I'm waiting for like a full trailer, right? Just one. That's all I need is one. I'm just pulling up to the movie day one. But like, I like that it really didn't have Matt Damon in it. It like had his back. But it was just a conversation amongst Tom Holland
Yeah,
and John Bernthal. I'm like, that's all I need. You don't even have
man,
to
that
drop a
dude.
full trailer, dude. July
That dude's
of
got
next year, I'm in the theater.
that guy's got a monologuing voice on him, dude.
Yeah.
JB.
He did it so many
Woo.
times as Punisher. Yeah. He did it so
Yeah.
many times as Punisher,
He's
dude. Like,
got it, dude.
I love it.
Yeah.
He did it a lot in Wolf of Wall Street as well. Like, he is
Yeah.
fantastic. I'm pulling up for this film. I want to know what route he takes this epic story and like transforms it
So
for us to enjoy it today.
was yours kind of like a part of the movie?
Okay, that's what I wanted to talk about. That was like the fun, right? Because so I went to Regal. Me and Jen, we went to Regal
Right.
Theaters, and we got the trailers. And then the theater went dark, and then we got like the welcome to Regal, silence your phone,
Yeah.
blah, 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 right?
Yep.
And then you were like, all right, let's go to the movie. And then it was like another trailer, like the green, like MPAA, Motion Picture Association of
That's
America
exactly
thing. I'm like,
what
what the
happened. Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck is happening? And I'm like, oh, well, you know what? When you're Christopher Nolan, you can do shit like this.
You can do
You can
whatever
attach
you
your
want.
trailer. You can do whatever. When you give us the Dark Knight, Oppenheimer, Inception, Tenet, and Dunkirk, you can do whatever the hell you want to do, bro.
He said,
thank
I
you.
want the first couple of minutes of Jurassic Park. And everybody's like, what? You heard me.
Yep.
I want the first few minutes of Jurassic World Rebirth
Yep.
to have my trailer.
And actually, like on the 4K disc, I wanted the same to happen. It's
Yeah,
just a
yeah,
part of the movie now.
yeah. Yeah, and then you're gonna put my name in the credits and send me a check.
Dude,
Thank you.
so good, man. Like I said, just a tidbit, so we don't know really the story of what he's trying to do within the trailer, but
Yeah,
just the dynamic dialogue between those two, it looked beautiful. I am ready for this film, man.
powerful.
Yes. Team, we got hopefully here in a few months. We'll probably get it by like Thanksgiving, I bet, is when the full trailer would drop. Not putting money on that, but the Odyssey coming July of 2026 team. So super
Right.
excited about that. All right, man. Jurassic World Rebirth. This movie dropped in theaters July 2nd, 2025. This one
Mm-hmm.
is directed by the great Gareth Edwards, who gave us Monster, who gave us Godzilla, who gave us Rogue One. And this is written by the original writer of the first Jurassic Park film, um, David Koepp. He wrote Jurassic Park in
Nice.
'93 and in the sequel, Jurassic Park The Lost World. So he's back and wrote Jurassic World Rebirth. So super exciting.
We have a $180 million budget, and so far has grossed 318.3 million.
People pull up for
I
ScarJo and
mean,
dinosaurs, man.
yeah, yeah,
Put the two
yeah.
together.
Start
Whammy.
definitely. I mean, those numbers right there. That's where it's at. Starting this, we have Scarlett Johansson as Zora Bennett, Mahershala Ali as Duncan Kincaid, Jonathan Bailey as Dr. Henry Loomis, Rupert Friend as Martin Krebs, Manuel Garcia Ruffalo as Ruben Delgado, Luna Blaze as Teresa Delgado, David Iacono as Xavier Dobbs, Audrina Miranda as Isabella Delgado, Ed Screen as Bobby Atwater, Bashir Selvin as Leclerc, and Philippine Velge as Nina.
Oh yeah, man. Go ahead and give us that quick synopsis of this film, and we'll talk about how amazing ScarJo is in it.
Zara Bennett and her team travel to a different research island in order to get DNA from three giant dinosaurs in order to help develop a cure for heart disease.
Dinosaur DNA.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. ScarJo, covered
Mm-hmm.
up. I love how she's actually introduced into this film. She just appears in the back of Krebs' vehicle. That's not creepy as
Yep.
hell. How do you not hear your door open, dude? I mean, New York is loud, but it's not that damn loud, dude. Like a light will pop off or something. Are you that
Yeah.
focused on that dinosaur in the middle of Manhattan that you didn't see somebody get into the back of your vehicle? Or is she just that
Mm-hmm.
good? I don't know. Does she have that
Maybe she
cape
was already in
from
there.
maybe she was in there the entire I was here the entire the calls coming from inside the cab.
She was just tucked down in the floorboard the whole time.
Oh man, but she is motivated and I like it, man. This movie is very
Yeah.
streamlined as far as like motivations are concerned.
Very.
She's trying to not do these covert operations just to live, just to like get by. She wants one more job, one last job, right? So she can just
Mm-hmm.
retire and not have to do this hard ex mercenary work, ex sock, whatever the heck she is, right?
Story
Um,
of every mercenary we've ever met.
Basically, in every movie, right?
Yeah.
I can do this one last
Yeah.
job and just call it quits and then live on an island somewhere. Good luck. Um,
Yeah. Yeah. Never
so
works
that's
out.
her motivation, and I like that it wasn't anything more than that. And she kept on coming back to that too, being like, um 10 plus 6 zeros, are you including the 0 and the 6, or like what's going on? He's like, no,
Yeah.
adding
Yeah.
it. I'm like, pfft. She's like, okay, deal, you have my
Yeah.
intentions. You know what, when you tell me that there's no other motivations except for money, um I can actually get by with it. There's no other higher moral ground, and the fact that that was her motivation, we get a little bit of
Yeah.
layers unpeeled later with her, right? She lost a partner. um in a car bomb accident. It was supposed to be just a routine job overseas in Libya or whatever. But
Yeah.
like that happened, so she's sad about that. But that's one of the reasons why she just wants to make this bucos of money and get out, right? Before that car
Hmm.
bomb is her the next time. You know what I mean? So I get it and I understand that. Um, it's Scarlett Johansson, and we've had her in the MCU forever. We had her in a bunch of other action films.
Yep.
She is a lot like Charlize Theron, where like, yeah, you are a believable action star, right?
Yeah. She's
And
very
I
good
say
trainer.
that,
She's
and
carried
I
a lot of
say
training
that
with her.
because, like, of course, and I say that because, like, you remember Angelina Jolie in the Tomb Raider films.
Yeah,
She didn't
I
seem
do.
familiar. She didn't seem like she was this big action, spelunking, go get treasure type person. She just didn't look the part, right? She just was the
Right.
Angelina Jolie was just the it girl of that time. Nothing wrong with
Yeah.
that. So they gave her the role, and she looked fantastic in the Tomb Raider outfit. That's like literally what was it, right? But she was not believable as Laura Croft. Charlotte Joe, um, even like Uma Thurman. Oh my god, her too. Like they just look like action stars,
Yeah. Yeah. I
right?
got
And
you.
that's fantastic to see. And she pulled it off very well as this ex-marine here, helping lead this team to this. The one thing with me with her was she still had this, we need to get this mission done, but I'm concerned for the safety of the crew. But then she told the line, we're like, well, they're dead. There's nothing we can do. Let's keep it moving, right? So it was like she kind of
Yeah.
went
Yeah.
back and forth. She
Yeah.
was
I
almost
mean,
more
I
concerned
think
with the
it was
family
like a.
than she was with the crew. So
Yeah. 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 She very quickly like had to make those decisions, right?
yeah,
Like we can't go back. You know. Oh well. We got a mission. We got some money to make.
yep,
So
yep. Got to get this cash.
crazy.
We got Mahershala Ali, man, and the great actor that he is as Duncan Kincaid, Zora's team leader. I actually thought at first in the trailer when I first saw that he was gonna have like, because I mean, I don't know, setting or whatever, right? When we saw him, he was like in this jungle or whatever. So I thought he was
Hmm.
gonna have some type of like African accent or whatever. But the fact that he pulled up, he's like he's an American
Yeah.
and worked with her, like I liked that, right? We didn't need him to have, he was just stationed down there with his team. I appreciated that he was able to use his natural voice, but also badass, also good. He was the one who worked closely with his team. His team of people are all the ones who died in this film by the hands of some
Every
type
one of
of dinosaur. And there were, we call those expendables in films.
them.
In the Star Trek universe, they all were wearing red shirts,
Hmm.
but marked for death. But like he actually cared and like took a moment, still about that money. Don't get me wrong, still about the money, but like took a moment to be like, yo, a life was just lost. Like a part of my
Yeah.
team, is gone.
Yeah.
So very much appreciative that there was they humaned some of the characters and it wasn't all about the cheddar, all about the
Yeah. I
Benjamins. I
also
don't think I
like.
can sing that anymore.
Well, I mean, they put a pretty strong stamp on that right at the get go, right? Because they're like playing uh, Rupert, your boy Martin,
Yeah.
the guy who's paying for everything. They play him like right up front, like they don't know each other,
Oh
and
yeah.
then they're just like get a little bit more money out of him. So yeah, I mean that's what they're there for. Gotta make some
and then
cash.
like and then like Ed, they do that to him, and then like Ed Screen's character comes up and does it as well, and they're like, we already got the money, we're good, right? Like
Yeah,
that was like they've rehearsed this, they've worked together
yeah.
before, right? They know how to squeeze couple more dollars out of these
Hmm.
assholes. So I definitely appreciated that as well, man.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Jonathan Bailey as Dr. Henry Loomis, paleontologist. um, we need the nerd in these movies, right? And we've had like Ian Malcolm. Um, we've had Dr. Grant.
Yep.
Uh, we had Lord. Like we've had the nerds in these films, and then we had like the nerds, but also like ex Navy SEAL badass as like Chris Pratt's character or whatever the hell his name was. You know, his was
Yeah.
weird conglomerate, right? He knew dinosaurs, but like also was like, if I need to like pull up and kill them, I can, or the sick
Yeah.
blue after them. But like we needed that like return to form of a Jurassic Park world where just we have this nerd who is there for the love of the dinosaurs and wants to see them up close, and
Yeah.
that's Dr. Henry Loomis, and kind of
Uh,
was the worst part of this film, man. I did not like Jonathan. Like, I don't mind Jonathan Bailey as an actor.
Yeah.
I just, and I get why he was there. It's just like, dude, you would have not survived. I'm sorry, bro. You do not have the skills. You live in New York. You do not have the skills to survive on this island.
Well, I mean, he mentions that it wasn't his first venture out. He does mention that in the film. I
Yeah,
remember that
yeah, and yeah,
because
because he like
he was
trained
like,
under Grant and stuff like that. But I
yeah,
just, it's just not believable. And also, like, bro, when you pulled up to that Stegosaurus, that big ass thing, and when they were about to make love or whatever, the second dinosaur they were getting DNA from,
yeah,
I was like, dude, they can crush you, bro. They can absolutely
you know,
crush you, man. You're gonna be that close. Don't get me wrong. Beautiful scene. It was gorgeous, beautifully shot and everything. And also, I learned that he played with the during for that scene. He actually plays like some instrument in the orchestra for that. What did you play back in high school, Javi?
I played trumpet.
You played trumpet? I don't think it was the trumpet. I don't know
Hmm.
why I thought it was the trumpet. I thought you played something else. Did you
I
not play
played a lot of
saxophone?
stuff.
You played it
I
all.
did not play
Yeah, he played
saxophone though.
something. He played something, and it was during that scene that he was a part of the orchestra when he's like,
That's pretty cool.
yeah, so like that was cool, and I learned that like the day before I went to go see the movie.
He said, but
I
Dr.
just
Henry
didn't.
Loomis was not cool.
I just really thought he was not gonna like. I wouldn't have been mad like if he did not survive. That just would have been like there should have been more stakes. You know what I mean?
There
Um,
was a
yeah,
lot of that through this whole film.
where like
No.
some people should have died and some people,
Yeah.
did, and you're like, okay, there was no point of killing this person or having this person eaten, but whatever.
Yeah.
Rupert Friend as Martin Krebs, a pharmaceutical representative, just a dick. Mark this pod as R-rated, whatever. But like, I love Rupert Friend as an actor. He was
Yep.
about the dino DNA, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
that was his motivation. There was nothing else. There was no
Could care
underlying
less about
anything
anything.
else. Couldn't care about these people. Almost let a little girl die. Basically did. Didn't want them to. They were about to get like the boat was about to get sunk. Did not want them to call Mayday or anything of that nature. He was just about these dollars.
Yep.
And then when he found the gun, that helped him out. That kind of helped him change the leverage in the film. So
Yeah.
you need an antagonist outside of the dinosaurs. Yeah, Rupert Friend, it was you
That was your boy.
this time, buddy.
He did it. Did his thing.
Manuel Garcia Ruffo as Ruben Delgado, the father. I have so many thoughts, dude.
This is where we get into
God.
for me just buckets of popcorn just falling off the table here because this is where things got just why kind of thing.
Like but like you have to also understand the formula, right? The formula is like you have to have adults that get eaten. Some adults get eaten, right? Some adults save. But then you also have to have kids. But here's the thing: after this is the 7th movie, right? And there has not been a single kid that we saw on screen that had like speaking parts, right? That was like top 10 on the call sheet, as you said earlier, that
Right.
got eaten by a dinosaur. Not a single one. Not a single one. So like
They don't.
there's no
Dinosaurs
tension
don't
there.
eat kids, man.
They somehow like forget how to eat or something like that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like when a kid is around. Because this
Yeah,
T-Rex in here in the raft tried, but just was not good at it. Couldn't seal the deal.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. We can talk a little more about that during the review. But it was very scattered for me at that point.
Why were you out there in the middle of the ocean in a spot where you're not even supposed to be? You're not supposed to be in that area, and you're just joy cruising. There's no. You're not even on a stealth boat, dog. You're not even on that Hulk Hogan early '90s show boat.
That was
At all.
that was a dope show, by the way.
That was a really dope show, dude. I forgot the name of it.
No, forgot what it was.
Let me try to pull that up right now because
I'll
that's
find
on
it out
top
right
of
now.
mine here. Yo, Hogan
It was like Thunder Bay or
boat
something like
show. Thunder in Paradise. That's what it was,
that.
dude. Yeah.
That was a dope boat.
I typed
So
in
dope.
Hulk. This is Google AI. I typed in Hulk Hogan boat show, and it says the phrase Hulk Hogan boat show likely refers to the TV series Thunder in Paradise. Yes, and a high tech speedboat called Thunder. Yeah, that was dope, man.
Yeah.
He didn't have that, right? So he couldn't go like incognito mode or anything of that nature. You're out with a big ass sail with your like elementary school daughter, your recently graduated high school daughter, and her annoying ass boyfriend who you don't even like.
Yeah.
Why would like you can sail anywhere, dog. Sail the Hudson.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's going to NYU, dog. Go sail the Hudson for a little bit, man. Whatever. But like there, near the equator where these things live, stupid motivation. But they have to tie in the kids and normal Jurassic lore. You know what I mean? That's what it was about. But that pissed me off.
Yep.
As soon as I saw them kids, I'm like,
agree.
what the fuck?
I agree.
What the fuck? We could have avoided this altogether. But okay, here we are now. And then we have his family, right? We have you said Luna, Teresa, his eldest daughter, going to NYU next year. Kind of, it seems like she kind of resents Dad a little bit there, but still along for the ride. Xavier Dobbs tests Teresa's boyfriend. Yeah, this guy.
Yeah, he should.
This guy was the worst actor
a couple times.
This guy he could have caught some hands, but also he was the worst actor in the film. And
Agreed.
I get that he's young. I get that he doesn't even have a link to his wiki page. But there was multiple times where he landed a joke or like a scary moment and he was like smiling underneath. And I guess like Gareth Edwards was like, dude, can you stop smiling so you can hit this mark or whatever? And it was like after the 100th time, he's like, we got to move forward, dude. We got to continue. You're never gonna get this, so we're gonna try to use the best one. But he tried. And then we got their youngest daughter who forms a bond with this little dinosaur thing.
Oh yeah.
Which like also, did we need that? And so, Dad, you're
there's
like
a lot of those in this.
You're like
this movie.
Like, Ruben, you're not a good dad. I'm sorry. One, you don't take him out there, okay? Two, you break your leg trying to save your daughter. Cool, you get points back for that. But then you let your daughter roll around with a dinosaur in her backpack and just say like, "Oh, she's calm now, so I'm just gonna let it ride." What?
Yeah.
Did he not watch Jurassic World 3?
Yeah, you can't be
these things
putting
in your
eggs
backpack.
in your backpack. Yeah. Baby dinosaurs don't go. What was hell? Even Jurassic Park 2. Remember they put the baby dinosaur in the thing and it got ripped to pieces.
Yep, they put it in the back of a car and like there was the freaking T-Rex in downtown San Diego. Yeah.
Crazy.
We just don't learn as a society. Like in the Jurassic World, Jurassic Park series, we just don't learn. We just don't, And we got Ed Skrein as Bobby Atwater. Remember his Zora's team? He comes through super early on, and first one to die.
Yeah, I could have put some money on that and won big.
He just was a dick from the start.
Yeah, yeah. I knew he was going fast.
Oh man. Um let's talk about obviously I could be a really rich man right now.
Yeah.
Um, we're on another island where mutations and dinosaurs are stuff that shouldn't have happened, and we're here,
Yeah.
right? They're out to go get the three, which are the um what are the three dinosaurs they went to get there? Right? The Mosasaurus, the
Yeah. I don't.
Titanosaurus, and the I don't know how you pronounce the bird one, but that's the mission.
You would
So we
think
have
people would already
what's up?
know like how much land Engine has bought and is like producing dinosaurs on by now.
I don't know how things are still a secret.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you're still coming up with that, and it's what I mean. This film's years later after the whole thing.
Yeah,
I mean,
93 to
they got some deep
2025.
pockets, bro. Deep pockets.
Engine, dude. But like,
Yeah.
are we like a quick wiki search? Type in an engine, you can probably pull up all other sites, right? How are we still finding sites every 5 years? Are we are we finding a
And it's keep getting
new
worse and worse.
a new site in South America? And why'd you do this in South America? What the hell did they do to you guys? Okay,
Yeah.
just cheap. I get it, it's probably cheaper to like have your stuff on it. It's hot, but like, you can't have dinosaurs rolling around Mexico City like that, man. That's not cool.
Yeah.
Um, this, like always, man. The one thing all these movies have going for them is that they're beautifully shot. And Gareth
Right.
Edwards does his thing here, but doesn't really present anything new as far as the scope and feel of the film. What I did
Yeah.
like is he is a master of hiding the monsters and making them seem a lot scarier. And that's what he did. He used a lot of shadow effects. I like the beginning where we didn't see the D-Rex, right? We saw the shadow of the D-Rex and everything. That was fun. There was one kill. There was one kill on the beach where you saw the perspective of one of the crew members. She was like pulling the
Oh
stuff,
yeah.
and then she jumps around the other side, started pushing it, and then out the corner of your right eye, you see this thing flip and start moving and get into the water, and you're like, oh, okay, that's
Yeah.
scary as hell, right?
It's not
That's
going to
the
turn out
shit
well.
that like Gareth Edwards, that freaked me out. That's shit that Gareth Edwards does very well, man. So he was able to put a lot of jump scare moments in there that I wasn't expecting, that we really didn't get since the original Jurassic
Yeah.
Park, since Fallen Kingdom was a good one as well. That was really scary. They put a lot of thrill and scary stuff in there as well. They were able to do it a little bit in here, man. So I thoroughly enjoyed that there.
And we're actually like moving to a whole new storyline here. Like
Yeah.
none of the same characters. I mean, there's a lot of names dropped because we're still in the same universe,
Yep.
but we're just
Mm-hmm.
different people. We're not keeping on with what we've been having. Um, which I mean, I don't know if that was a good or bad thing for this movie. Not sure. Um, there was a lot of things that were going against it for me.
Yes. Let's also talk about the music here real quick.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have John Williams or Michael Giacchino. We have Alexandria Desplat, and he takes the original John Williams score and the Michael Giacchino world score. He takes the Jurassic Park score and the world score and kind of puts them together and then makes them his
Yeah.
own as well. That always feels good. It always feels good, man. I almost feel like a kid again every time I hear that Jurassic Park
Yeah.
theme.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
it gives me like that innocence as a child from watching this movie back in 93 in the theater, but it also gives me fear because I'm never pulling up
Mm.
to one of these damn parks. right? Can't pay me enough money to do it. And like that's the feeling every single time, man. I do have a theme.
All right.
Theme for this week, man, is it's not all about the money. Okay, it's not.
That was a lot of
And
money.
I think
A lot
that
of money.
was really a lot of money on the table if they can deliver, if they keep their lives. There's a lot of ifs in there as well, right?
Yeah.
Like we talked about with the Running Man a few minutes ago. Um, I could be alive and poor, or I can be dead and my estate will have a lot of money. Cool, awesome. I can't spend it myself, right?
Mm-mm.
I want to buy
Nope.
my own RAV4. You know what I mean? I don't.
Yeah.
That's what I want. Um, there's just no way y'all get me to do shit like this. I don't know where a RAV4 came from. It was the first vehicles that
Yeah,
popped into my head. Those I can get those for $30K. You know, they're not expensive at all.
They're not. You don't have to do very big jobs to get one of those.
I can just work a regular 9 to 5 for the next 5 years
Yeah.
and be good to go. Put a down payment on it, Clyde. But yeah, it's not all about the money, and also pharmaceutical companies are shit. That's the other theme,
Yeah.
right? Because
Yeah.
I like that Dr. Loomis was like, we need to open source this. And he was trying to speak to
Right.
Zora about that. And I like that she was not on board at first, but the more she started to know Rupert Friend's character, she was saying like, yeah, we need to, because this guy's an asshole and he can't be trusted and stuff like that. So that was
Yeah.
another theme that this movie's about. But what, like, the biggest thing for me, right, is they weren't trying to do anything high and intellectual, really. It was just a very straightforward, almost a
Very.
rehashing of the first movie, throwing some weird ass looking ugly ass dinosaurs, man, and let's get in and get out. You know what it seemed like? This is what it seemed like, Javi. Um did you ever play those arcade Jurassic Park games? And they never made any sense
I don't
from the
remember.
movies. Where like
Right.
there's ones that you sit in and they give you like a gunner or whatever, and you might
Oh
be on
yeah,
the
yeah,
back
yeah,
of
yeah.
a
I got you.
yeah, right? They don't make any sense, but you're just shooting up dinosaurs, right? You're just running and gunning basically from like a T-Rex, and you got to shoot it in the teeth, right? That's what this film felt like. One of those games where it didn't really make any sense inside the Jurassic Park world. We finally have it. This is what they
Well,
need to do.
they seem to have got to all of the DNA they needed pretty easily. Like
Dino
considering like
DNA.
how much of the like the first movies was just like complete chaos. They
Yeah.
just kind of wandered in and got what they needed. And if they hadn't broke their
Even like
boat, they'd been fine.
just would have sailed off. Yeah.
Yeah,
They even like
it was.
belayed down to like this to like where the bird dinosaur was, right?
Yeah,
And that seemed pretty easy. There were steps actually, right? Like
yeah, yeah. They would have done a little more recon. They would have everything would have been fine.
oh man.
Yeah.
All right, team. That's our conversation about 2025's
Yes, sir.
Jurassic World, excuse me, Rebirth.
Oh,
JV, give me your thoughts and ratings on this, man.
yeah. Was not very impressed by this movie. Um, considering the ones before it. Um, it was a little. It was all kind of a little easy. It was a little spread out. Um, and they just kind of. And I don't know if we really touched on it much, but it's all kind of lost sight of the dinosaurs. Like
Yeah.
it's almost like I don't know. Did you ever watch any of The Walking Dead? You ever watch that show?
No, but everybody I talked to about it, including you, is just like they put emphasis on the zombie apocalypse that was happening in like the first or second season, and then after that, it was more about the troubles between like the humans, right? The strife
Yeah,
between everybody else, right? Am I correct
yeah, yeah.
in that
Everything,
regard? Is
all
that
the
the point you're trying
dangerous.
to go to as well?
Yeah, I mean the whole thing is like it's just background stuff at this point. Like it's not even every once in a while that it's a problem sometimes, but it's kind of like this one. Like they're just going in. Um, it seemed like if they would have not like purposely interacted, they could have just walked through this island and never been attacked by anything.
I was thinking the same
Right?
thing. It was they got to the second dinosaur in with like so much ease, and I'm like, we still like an hour and a half left. What the hell are we doing?
Yeah, I just didn't enjoy it. Like they get to the first one that's in the water, and it's like perfect, right? Like
Yeah, that was fun.
it's swimming right beside us, and it's perfect. It's gonna stay right there where we want it.
Yep.
Um, a little easy, but it's kind of the whole thing. I mean, not impressed by it by any means compared to
Yeah.
the others. It's gonna get 2 buckets of popcorn from me this week.
Ooh, man.
Yeah, I mean, I left the theater kind of let down, to be honest.
Good.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Harsh with it today. Okay.
Yeah,
You
yeah. I was
must
like I
have.
said. I mean,
He must have. It wasn't. Maybe it was the people in the theater, guys. It wasn't. It wasn't.
I
You,
didn't have no
ScarJo.
nachos. 8,000 people in there and have no nachos. It was hot. It's,
Oh man.
yeah, I just didn't. I didn't really enjoy the story.
Yeah.
Like I said, as a follow up, to the others and everything, it was just seemed a little too easy. There wasn't enough of the dinosaurs to make me feel like they were on a dinosaur filled island.
Yeah. Totally understandable.
Yeah. What you mean?
Um. So like when we first talked about the trailer of this film, right? The star power is what was really, really cool, right? Rupert Friend,
Yeah.
ScarJo, Mahershala Ali. That excites me, right? Like that's
Yeah.
some star power. They typically don't do bad projects, and they're action. So like they're going to like, especially the three of them, they're gonna pull up and like do work. I know
Yeah.
less about Jonathan Bailey, but it was cool to see him in the film as well, right? To know that he was going to do this, right? Adding on to it. Also, the fact that Gareth Edwards is directing. He's one of my favorite directors in the game right now. But also we have David Koepp, the original writer of the first 2 films, in it. So like everything pointed to success. Everything pointed to getting back to what made the Jurassic Park / World franchise what it is for Universal.
Yeah.
But this film kind of seemed like it was rushed. It seemed like maybe it was like 2 ideas smacked together, where you could have had a story about like the family getting lost and trying to get out of there, right? And then maybe a search and rescue team after them, and then you have this whole like, we got to get the 3 MacGuffins, right? And get to the end of the island or whatever, you know what I mean? And then ScarJo has a contingency plan for a helicopter to appear for 2 minutes out of nowhere. Like, it was just like a lot, you know what I mean? There's just so much going on there. Got some ugly ass dinosaurs, like mutations that are disgusting. Going on there, not fun to look at, right? Like when I saw the T-Rex, I was like, oh, awesome, just a boring ass T-Rex. Cool, thank you. It had a lot of screen time, right? There was a lot of good in this film. There was a lot of bad in this film for me. I enjoyed the aspects of the fear of the throwback to the original movie, but like the question is like, what was this a one-off, or what direction are you trying to take this franchise next, right? Like possible sequels, question mark. If not, that's fine. If this is a one-off, I am okay with that, and let's move on to other things. But
I just don't see how a sequel would play into this one. Like
the dinosaurs are dying.
Yeah. I don't
You're
know.
not allowed on this in this area by the equator. Like, what would bring somebody else back to this area, right? Another
Hmm.
sailboat from Mr. Delgado. Like, what would do it again? You know what I mean? Um,
Let's try it one more time.
let's sail one more time, baby, before you get to NYU. For me,
One more
man, I'm
thing.
gonna give this. What's up?
I was gonna say one thing I forgot to mention. It was kind of a little too heavy, like military feel. Like
Yeah,
I don't think we've seen like an actual dinosaur get like. Well, I don't want to spoil anything. We'll talk about that offline, but uh, it was just very, very military. It wasn't like we're scientists and we're going in here to explore. It was very military. We're going in and we're getting what we got to get and get out.
yeah. Even like Engine in Jurassic Park: The Lost World, um, that seemed more of a science expedition than it did a military. Even though
Agreed.
the military was there, right?
Yeah.
Um, the only time the military was even in Jurassic Park 3 was at the end at the water. You know what I mean, with all the boats and
Mm-hmm.
everything. These movies always seemed more like a science expedition, understanding than a military, and this kind of flipped it on its head. The
Yeah.
only problem with this is like they were in a good military group because they had no weapons. You know what I mean? Like they were struggling,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. My man drove a boat into the rocks. Like
Yeah, yeah,
it's a
yeah.
little
Just
irresponsible,
wild,
but
man.
it's just me.
For me, I'm gonna give this 3 buckets of popcorn. It did everything it was supposed to do as far as like a summer blockbuster. I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't want to think much. Sometimes I just want to see dinosaurs eat people, but I am wanting better for Gareth Edwards, and I want a better script, and I want a better story, and like it almost seems like he's doing one for me, one for them. And it's something I'm. This is just a thought of my own, right? He
Yeah.
did Monster, and then he jumped and did Rogue One, right? And Rogue One pushed him to do The Creator, right? I mean,
Mm.
also did Godzilla in there, right? So like he'll do some IP stuff, and then he'll do some original stuff, right? So I hope his next film, and this movie made 318, so it made its budget back and more. Um,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
hopefully it's gonna make more money. It just dropped 3 days ago, so like
Yeah. It's crazy.
I
That's crazy.
I hope his next film is like his another original idea, like The Creator or something of that nature, some high concept stuff. Because he is a fantastic writer, fantastic director. He's just better with his own stuff. So that's what I'm excited about, team. So yeah, 3 buckets of popcorn. I will not be seeing this again in theaters though. Thank you for subscribing to this week's episode talking through Jurassic World Rebirth. Next week, we'll be discussing the James Gunn DC film, Superman.
And you can enjoy this one in a theater near you.
Like always, I am Clyde Smith. You can find me across all socials. I am Clyde D. Smith.
I am Javier Villalobos. You can find me across all socials at Mr. J8200.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.